Yeah, so we're just gonna change this a little bit. I think since we are in a Ducati, we might as well try to... What am I using? This one? This is what I was using. Just before I was using. No, this is black. That's the RSGP, M Beacon Bulliers. This is Majin Buu, Monster Ducati, Red Bull Zarco. Bro, I swear I had like... No, I could really use like this one. Like the Scott Redding. So I'm just gonna use this for this race only, and then yeah, since my Red Bull sponsor, I'm still sponsored by Monster. So I guess we should find... Hold on. I need to find the popular cartoon, so we're just going to the online shop to where we can get these. Of course I can't sign. Downloads, filter, tag. I think I will go cartoons. There you go. See what they've made over the past couple of... Majin Buu, so perfect, Kid Buu, Optimus Prime, Anti-Venom, Himiko, Ricciardo. I actually like this. For Danielle or Okada. Dragon Ball, that could be good. There's not even like a single sponsorship, there's no Red Bull sponsorship, so I mean this is a clean slate. Venom I do not like. Well, the helmet, but the movie's good. Gunboy, Captain. Oh, this is actually good, but soon. Alright. Video games. For the TMNT, there's a Phantom Monster Energy sponsorship, but there's a Honda. No. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, that's cool. What else? Oh, this is also cool, but that's sponsored by Michael Drew, so... This one's also cool, but it's number 13. I might use that, though. I don't know. No chit chat. Actually, let's go art. I think there's definitely so many things here. There's the one SC7. That's the Magic G75. Alright. Here it is. So, Kit Compler. Number 11. Dorado. The Mural. Jazz Demitsu. Kit Compler. Vortec 3. I actually like that. Kid Compler, Drini, it has a number 89. I think this is also cool. Alright, so on that note, okay, this is also cool, but it has number 8, so for sure count. Okay, we're gonna go back. Alright, I've decided we are going with Daniel Ricciardo. And our number? Don't worry, our number will be fine because we will go for a different style number for today. It's the 22 pink. The Rocket Man symbol will stay that way, I think. Yep, Rocket Man will stay there. I think we will also stay with this one. And then the knee sliders, it'll be as pink right here. There we go. Do I actually want this one? I don't know. It's cool as well. There we go. So we're still number 22, just a different style. So we're gonna go to FP3. I think I might skip the race actually, but
Good morning from Italy. We're coming to you from the Mugello circuit. The third MotoGP free practice session is about to start. As a reminder, the top 10 riders in the combined standings will gain direct access to the second qualifying session. There are big clouds over the circuit, but the weather forecast rules out the possibility of rain. However, the riders will have to deal with a lower than expected asphalt temperature.
alright, so of course we are gonna go out. Last lap is a 1:47.531. That is our target, and we will come out right ahead of one of the Tech 3 KTMs, which is Raul Fernandez. So we're just gonna go wide. And we crashed. I'm very sorry. We've already crashed on the sighting. Oh, the mink. Alright, so oh, we're just behind Fabio. Alright, anyways. Just behind Fabio, so alright, sorry if I'm a little bit silent in like laps like these. It's just that I have PTSD from my first season here. If you know, you know. Crashed in Mugello. And we also have a 10-point lead in the championship, so I do not want to throw that away anymore. So, oh, did you see? Clearly we are not returning to pole, but are we gonna be ahead of behind if we catch it? Yeah, it is Jack Miller. Alright then, so we are gonna be safe and can. We're just giving you a 46 in here is definitely possible. We lit it on the exit. I'm going wide, so I can just come back onto the exit. Look at this, how much speed we're gaining. Let's just pull behind the teammate. And look at the speed difference between power mode 3 and power mode 2. Miller has to go wide, no way, yep, knew it. The helmet is definitely inspired by Daniel Ricciardo, so really appreciate that Daniel Ricciardo lended us his gear for this weekend. Some of his gear. Let's go for the pink theme as Miller was trying to go to the inside, trying to find his own gap. That wasn't even there. He should have known. bike is not clearly for this opportunity. Okay, I just invalidated that one. Okay, so that actually cheats. Alright, there we go. Just cheat the system. Oh, very wide. Okay, I think that's good enough.
This is also the end of the third free practice
Bro, we missed
session.
out by 2,000
Let's see
of a
which
second.
riders recorded with the third free practice drawn.
Oh,
to a
barely
close.
made
We
it.
have the names of the 10 MotoGP riders who qualified directly for the second qualifying session.
Peccola did a 4.78, alright. So we are a couple of tenths slower. In our home race, in Ducati's home turf, Frankie Morbidelli, nowhere to be found. Look at that. Bro, top 24 was separated by under a second. No way.
Welcome back, everyone. We're back on the air as we await the start of the second MotoGP qualifying session. Ducati seem to have an edge on this circuit, so we wouldn't be surprised to see Bagnaia start the race from first place on the grid tomorrow.
Or Jakey. Or Jakey as Binda and Rins are in. Or Jakey, bro. Alright, so we're going on a soft medium, see what we can do on the soft medium. Soft front, see what we can do on the soft front. So da, 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 da. Here we go. Okay, so this time we're good. We're right behind Alex Rins, so I'm not gonna go full attack mode just yet. As you can see, the Ducati is a bit of a Ducati right now. Clearly tell that this thing is really for me. What a shot. I think this thing is also inspired by Sam Lowe's. We're gonna turn it up after the first lap. The second lap, I'm gonna turn it. So doing the last lap, we're gonna go for attack mode. Try and get pole position here in Mugello. Let's see. Rins went wide turn one. I think in, I don't know if it was in Moto 2, but I was struggling in this track at one point when we were fighting Moto 2. I don't know what race that was. Maybe it was in another career mode, but I really struggled. Sorry if I'm seeing too much track limits, okay? Bro, what was that? The bike is not being a bike right now. We are literally like going time to wise as well. And we did the same thing that same mistake that we did in the race here in season 1. Oh, do you see how much I wasn't like accelerating? I had so many flashbacks in power setting 1. Getting close to the rinse now. I don't even need a good lap. I don't even need like a good lap time. See what we can do in this first stint. Someone's crashed. It's me, his teammate. This Alex will go across the line. It is a 147.3. Okay, we're gonna go for power setting 2 now. Rins. Wow! Marquez goes second by 10th. Sorry, I'm having so many flashbacks. Oh, qualifying! I did an Alex Marquez 2023. I don't know if 23 or 24, but I did an Alex Marquez. Okay, it was 24. My bad. I'm looking to attack the corners, but I will probably. Well, look how much he improved. I'm really struggling now. I'm turning up the pace. Riz is gonna come to the pits. Alexander Rins. I feel like we really have to push now. Huh? Oh!
Pwede na.
Anong water?
Ang tubig na ba?
Mamaya. Mamaya, may ginagawa pa ako. Mamaya nga.
Pwede na.
Hindi yan. Hindi mo kailangan ng tubig yun. Pwede na
Wala
makuha
nang
mo.
tubig.
Pwede na naman
Wala
bukas.
nang tubig. Wala tubig pa rin.
Tell me what one. Honda still having a little bit of the woes. We're running race pace at this point, but we're damn sure struggling. Here's what I qualifying on. I'm having a tough time, bro. Lenovo Ducati. Lenovo. I don't understand how this bike even uses the MotoGP line. Those 7 cents, and that's P2. I can't return to pit, so I have to pit on my own. That note, I am ending the
second
session.
MotoGP qualifying session
Marquez
ends here
still on
with Marc
pole.
Marquez taking pole position. All we can say is thanks for joining us and see you for tomorrow's race.
Oh, so Marquez might dominate after DNF last season? Maybe.
Our director takes us to the starting grid where riders are trying
No,
to
let's go.
maintain their
What's the
concentration before the
Moto2
start of
race?
the race. We're on the starting grid where the lights will soon go out to start the race.
Alright. And there we go. Moto Kage had a bad start, but here we go. I'll be right back, and y'all watch the Moto2 race in 5 laps. Might get 2 trains. There's a fight for P8 with and Acosta. Acosta I think crashed. Yep, Acosta did crash. So now Ikichi, Sam Lowe's as well is back down there. So here comes Ikichi Danma. Tomutsu Kagi placing him behind. We'll go turn 1. Still Ikichi Danma. Bro, ahead of Barabas. See if we can get a top 10, bro. I'll be damn sure happy. That gap between Colsey and Acosta is getting bigger. Oh, Barry Baltus, chillax, Barry. Barry, chillax, Barry. You'll get your chance. Bro, it's like a full train. This is like F1 24 in MotoGP 22. It's a slipstream thing, so I mean Tomotsu Akagi behind Jeremy Alcoba, he's feisty for the points. Come on, Cole, so you can just catch up to Acosta. Enkichi, come on, Enkichi. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, we started 20th and 21st, now we're up to 11th, so race pace is good. No one crashed here. Yep, good. Here comes Akichi. Come on, Akichi. Oh, Sam Lowe's. You got Barry Baltus there further back. Oh, Schrotter went down. Come on, Danma. You are close. You are so close to the top 10. Come on, do something. Bro, Tomoto Kagi's not even doing anything. Oh, Alcoba, Manny Gonzalez? Gonzalez defends it. So that's the Money Colsey chances of a top 9. There's nowhere to go. Here comes Sam Lowe's on Olikichi Danma. No, he's not going to make a move. Here he comes. Oh, Sam. Come on, Sam. Oh no! Tomotsu Akagi! Come on. On Colsey, please, on Simone Colsey. Look at Sam Lowe's being so feisty. Well, look at Akichi Danma, great defense. Come on, Barry. Oh, good, you know, in the 6 times. Okay na. Come on. Come on, Simone, come on, Simone. At least someone crashes, please. That's not Ikichi Danma, yes. Bro, Ikichi Danma, bro. Tomotsu Akagi.
In a moment, we'll go live to the Parc Ferme for interviews with the riders who made the podium, which in the meantime,
Let's look at standings. Ikichi Danma goes down 1 place, whereas Kagi 14. JBM still 4th! I mean, that's good. So now we're gonna go to the MotoGP race.
Good morning from Gavin Emmett at the Mugello circuit. We are live for one of the most impressive events of the entire championship. The atmosphere the Italian fans create on these hillsides is simply incredible. In a few moments, we'll move to the main straight to watch the start of the MotoGP race. These shots coming to us live from the grid, where technicians and engineers are carrying out final checks on the bike before the start. The weather conditions are ideal for racing, but
look at
riders
that.
have complained
Marks
of
and
the
marks
lack
and
of grip over the weekend. To overcome this problem, many of them have chosen to mount a hard tyre in the rear.
I could go medium at the front because the medium on 3 laps could last. I don't know. It lasts about 2 laps. Well, that's soft tires, but maybe we'll see. Yep, me and Marquez are on the same tire. Alex Rins on that soft front. He'll be quick. I will look at Aya or Pecco, who's on the medium hards, and then soft rear for Jack Miller, I think. Yeah. That's going to be a bad idea.
Unique characteristics, and Marc Marquez has shown
Here we
he
go.
knows how to adapt to them better than anyone else. He's in pole position in the race that will start in a few
Can
moments.
Marc Marquez put himself back into the championship here in Mugello? 5 laps are on, and we are underway here in Italy, and we had a great start with the Ducati starting device, but towards turn 1, and already we are going to lead from Marc Marquez. Then it's Jack Miller, Gian Zarco benefited as well up to 4th. Oh, bro. I really need to be careful, but anyway, towards the exit of the corner, we are blitzing Marquez. They were going so slow, like per usual, towards the track, so we're already up a second over the guy behind Marc Marquez. So we're just going as slow as we can so we can save that medium front and save fuel as well. Just don't be aggressive at this track. Just see if you can maintain pace, and if you can maintain pace, then you should be good. Considering we have the edge compared to the Honda and the Yamaha, the Ducati can be good. So we're 1.2 already ahead of Marc Marquez, and he's holding up Jack Miller. Yeah, 1.4. We are pulling away fast. As towards now to this far corner, we are too wide. There we go. The alarm system, hold on. I need my alarm. I need to disable the alarm. Give me a minute. So, that ruined everything. Shawn Michaels appeared. No. No, bro. Turn off the repeater. Alright, there we go. Anyways. In the lead now. We are set sail over Marc Marquez. As we're just looking to hold off Marc from any trouble. No shenanigans, just stay with us. Yeah, bro, we're dominating this race. Marquez is struggling. Alright, 2.4 behind. Marc Marquez is nowhere so far. .5 seconds. Oh. We're already 2.9 ahead. Just goes to show how good the Ducati is in this track. We didn't change the difficulty, so basically this is the same difficulty. We were having a tough time actually during practice and qualifying. In qualifying, even with Power 33, we had to turn that up. Okay, so okay, that is the first flashback of the day. So 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack. So Marc Marquez nowhere to be found. We are leading as of this time, and Marquez is leading a train full of riders as we are 3.1 seconds ahead and a 48.1 to hold them off. See, this is what we were doing during practice, practicing race pace. That's it. We practice our race pace, see what we can do, and if we really can do it, then go push on, because we could have the late race pace, so we can have it. We're just saving tires. We don't even need to push. I know that in my mind that Marquez will turn up the pace, but I feel like he needs to do that right now. And we're just chilling, 2.7 ahead. I did set a 46, but a 47, but no. It's just too risky at this point of the race to do such a thing. We can just go slow and steady, and we can win this race. At 3.6 seconds is the gap between myself and Marquez. Lenovo Ducati. Marquez still leading that pack full of riders. No one has crashed. So we're just chilling on a 3.2 second gap. With loads of fuel load, loads of tires left. We can easily just cruise this victory. What a line through there. They really need to take this thing seriously, because once they don't, yeah, it really is over. We're on a 48.192. About 5 pointers quicker. The slower than our first up as Jack Miller finally passes Marc Marquez. The pole's sort of struggling. But that's the first 16 track limit of the contest. I don't know if that's a track limit warning, but Jack Miller made a mistake, so it is by a centimeter. Yeah. So Miller having to struggle again behind Marquez as he's having mistakes that might just cost him some points in this race. Now I know what you're thinking. But Jakey, how will they catch up to you? Simple, I'm just conservative. If Miller can get past, oh my, the front, bro, the front almost lost. Look at that. Oh yeah. We're like Jorge Martin in that situation, bro. Bro, I went from being in this bike to being in a Aprilia. Now I'm moving to a Ducati. That's what you like to see. Actually, Marquez and the rest of them have catched up to me, so this might be good for Marquez because they've gained 7/10 on us. As Luca Marini goes quickest of the 48.103, so Marini is also looking to be quick here today. Mir is getting up the order. Alright, so Jack Miller has gone past Marquez, so now they're gonna go quickest. I'm not gonna be aware. So Miller might just be like, oh, we're just gonna gain on him. And they're chomping that gap. And my tires started to degrade a little. Okay, Miller's actually catching a lot in this lap alone. So may I actually need to push? Or do I just stick in the podium? Because Miller and the rest of them, they're catching. That gap is easy to get, but harder to gain. Well, I mean, it is easy to get, harder to gain, but it's much more harder when you lose it. It'll hit you harder when you lose that gap, because the pressure will build on you. Pressure is starting to build in this race. This race might not be just over just yet. Brad Binder goes quickest to the 48 flat. You might just be like, well, okay, we have to push actually. Miller makes a mistake! Oh no! Alright, so that's a flashback. This is not 5 laps or 2 laps ago yet. Alright. We might be safe. We might be safe. We might be safe. No mark has been made. Jack Miller. Oh, we lost so much time that far sector, but that's okay. Oh yeah, Thriller Miller's incoming. Thriller Miller is inbound. That missile is coming. I am pushing. Valentino. On this crash. With Jake Brown seeming like the race lead is coming crashing down here. Might as well be eating those tires. Marc Marquez is struggling as well, so Marc Marquez Jake Brown's gonna be wide. Yes he is. And Jake Brown is feeling that pressure. He must be baking under that helmet. He has to survive 4 laps of racing if he wants to win this race. 4 lap attack of Thriller Miller. Jack Miller is catching so much to his teammate. His teammate's struggling. Miller 1.7 behind. Jack has put in another 1:47.7, another new fastest lap. It is Tuppy. For sure, Jack Miller might just be thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a win here for my teammate. The 2 teammates might just be like, well, I'm gonna fight. Miller is close. He's 1.3 behind. Oh, hold on. Miller is close. Miller can taste a race winning moment here. Thriller Miller is incoming. I think Jake's like, well, he's conserving. Thriller Miller is inbound. Oh, he's under a second now. This is gonna be a last lap thriller for the ages. Miller is seeing his teammate and he's like, oh no. How is my teammate struggling like this? It's now down to 8 tenths. Thriller Miller, Jack Miller is closing fast. We have 3 laps of racing after this. This is going to be a crucial last 3 laps for the Ducatis. Jake Brown is pulling on the straight. The question is, can he just pull not just on the straights? Miller is closing. He is closing quickly. Bro, Jack Miller has been... He got past Marquez. He knows his teammates is on that baseline pace. And that baseline pace is not working. As of yet, again our wide moment for the world champion. The number 22, he changed numbers mid-season. And now he's here, defending for all his might against his teammate. And he's again wide. Jack Miller is sensing a move. Is he going to be here? Arbiata 2, no. His teammate might just be struggling for tyres, might just be struggling for everything, but these two fought last race, and now Brown is going to be having the same exact moment that Miller had last race in Le Mans, where he struggled tyres late in the race. But is Miller close enough? Can Miller get close enough to the point where he can almost taste, almost smell a sense of victory? We got 2 laps after this. Jack Miller versus JB. The world champion versus a contender. A up and rising contender in Jack Miller. Teammate versus teammate. Miller. Brown has been done a 47.8, but Miller again quicker. You can see clearly Jake Brown knows he's got to make something. As Miller, you can see he's closing there further back. He's got 2 laps left to make a move on his teammate. It's just that. It's only 2 laps. Oh, Miller, you can clearly sense him looking for a move on that inside, and here he comes. Miller's first attack. Miller down the inside he goes. He goes wide. Jake Brown looks to go on the outside. Jack Miller takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix, but Brown retaliates. He closes the door, hits the apex. Oh, right moment, Miller goes down. Miller takes the lead. Jack Miller's gone down. Oh my goodness, Jack Miller goes down. Jake Brown takes the lead again over Joanne Mee. But Jack Miller has gone down. What happened there? Jake Brown had a moment first of all. Brown defended, he had the corner on him, he defended through those corners. And somehow his teammate had the worst of it through Arbiata 1. But now we're going to go towards the final lap of this race here in Mugello. It's not going to be Miller versus Brown, it's going to be Brown versus me. Can Zarco play a factor in this one? Jack Miller must be gutting right now. And here comes me towards 10-1, late on the brakes though. Great tactic by Brown, going early on the brakes so he can get the exit of these corners. But me has, of course, the better tires, maybe, and he has the better grip than that Ducati. Is Mir sensing also a move on the inside? No, he's not, but Brown goes wide for him. Mir does not sense anything. He's right at the back of that Ducati. Jake Brown this time doesn't hit the apex towards RB onto 1. And now towards RB onto 2. Still safe. Now towards Scarperia. And towards 10-11. He goes wide though. Towards Scarperia. That might sense again, man. Another good chance. Is Brown getting a little too startled towards Corintio corner for the final time. I think it's all but secured for Jake Brown. It might just be 3 wins in a row, but here comes Man. He's gonna try to attack towards his spot. A couple of corners at turn 15. Brown goes wide, takes the wider line, goes towards the exit for the final time. Jake Brown has got the gap. He will take victory at Ducati's home race here in Mugello. What a race for
race weekend
JB.
comes to a close with the end of the MotoGP race.
Just defended me.
And then we'll see you in a moment for the podium ceremony.
But Jack Miller goes down. I need to know what happened to Miller. Hold on. Miller was gaining so much. Here it is. This was it. But what a switch though. Here we go. Bro, look at this. Look how we lose the front. So we lose the front there. And then we just go up. Miller then goes to the back. Then he goes down. I don't know if that's a Ducati disaster. Or if that's just Miller's fault. Maybe because that's Miller's fault, because we were just taking the apex to try and defend, but good thing. Alright. Let's look at the onboard, alright. Here we go. We get the move on the inside. Here we go. Slow motion. Here we go. Oh, did you see how much we lose it and then Miller just goes down? Bro, because look at how Miller gained on us. The helicopter shot. And then we just go in. Oh, we got forced out wide on the inside a little bit too much, and then right here. So you can clearly see we lose the front, lose the rear, saves it, but in the expense of Jack Miller going down. Then at the same time, we just get yeah, bro, like, I don't know what's the verdict on this, because first of all, Miller got us here, so this is the lead up, down towards 4 and now towards 5. Miller gets us on the exit, we give him the line, Miller then goes to the inside, goes too wide, we switch it as per usual. This is just a premium battle, but then right here towards here we just lose it, save it. Miller just got involved. He went down on his own. I don't understand. We just save it. But anyway, let's look. All right. Let's broadcast the final 2 laps of this race. All right. We have 2 laps remaining here in Mugello. once we cross the flag. Jake Brown versus Jack Miller. Out towards the exit. Here we go. The final 2 laps of the Italian Grand Prix here in Mugello underway. You see that pink overall in Jake Brown. You see Jake Brown going 2 inside, but here towards 10-1. You can see Miller tantalizingly close. Miller goes a little wide, has to brake, but he loses a little bit of the exit, and Jake Brown survives for another day. He's got 1 or 2 or 3 bike lengths ahead of his teammate, Jack Miller, the Aussie Jack Miller. As we're going to go on the rear view camera. Here we go, Miller closing in. Is Miller going to close in? Yes, there he goes. He's going to go to the inside. Jack Miller versus Jake Brown towards turn 5. It's going to be Jack Miller leads, but he goes wide. Brown trying to switch now towards turn 6. Jake Brown switches back onto the inside. Side by side to the Cassie towards Arbiata 1. Oh, Brown makes a moment and Miller goes down. Jack Miller has gone down from 2nd place. And Brown defending from Mir, who got the position. Brown goes to the inside of Mir and he's ahead. Let's look at that moment one more time from Jack Miller. Let's look at this. On the other view, Jack Miller. Oh, Brown had a moment on the curb, and then Jake Brown might a little partially been involved in that crash with Jack Miller, but Brown had to save it on himself and Miller had to go down. So back into this race then. We're going to be on board with the rear view camera of Jake Brown towards Corinthians. For the final 2 laps of this race, Jake Brown looking for his 3rd consecutive win of the season. Now towards the final corner. Mir is tantalizingly close though. Here we go, the last lap of the Italian Grand Prix. See further back, Pecco Bagnaia looking to hold off Alex Rins and Fabio Quartararo, but here we go, last lap, Ducati versus Suzuki. And again, Jake Brown goes to the inside line, but here comes Mir going to the inside, turn 1, but he's wide on the middle of the corner. Jake Brown gets him on the exit. Now towards 2 and 3. Jake Brown is looking as now he's going to defend to the inside towards 4 and now towards 3 and 4. Here we go. Mir is tantalizingly close though. Suzuki versus Ducati. Towards turn 5. Mir is looking on the inside. Jake Brown a little late on brakes. Goes to the green. And there goes the 36 of Mir still behind. He can't make a move. Jake Brown. And now towards Arbiata 1. Not hitting the apex this time compared to last time. Jake Brown is starting to pull away again. This is where the Ducati is really strong in this lap. Although Brown is going wide towards those better chicanes, and now here comes Mir once again. Oh, this is going to be a brilliant battle now towards Corinthians at turn 12. Jake Brown still into the lead, but Mir is still trying to close in. Here we go towards the chicane for the final time. Looks like Jake Brown has got it. I think he has got it, but Mir is closing. Here he comes, but he's too far back to make a move. Mir looking on the inside, but Brown taking that usual white line. Towards the final corner, the exit of the final corner. It's going to be 3 in a row for Jake Brown, and he will win the Italian Grand Prix of 2024. All right. I need to know what happened to Miller. Alright, let's look at what happened once again with Jack Miller versus Jake Brown in this situation. So once again, here towards this corner, we're going to go to the helicopter shot. Jake Brown then loses drive on the exit of 4. Now towards turn 5, Bologna San Lorenzo. Sorry, turn 6 at Casanova, my bad. Towards 7, they're just juggling around. And then here he comes Browns had to save it. Miller went down, and then on the second tries, he gets down again. He kills the KTM of Brad Binder. But as you can see, Miller, I don't know, like, look. Here it is. Just gotta get too close. We go down, we save it, and then he hits us. Yeah, bro. Like, that's just not it. Look, we are literally almost down. Like, the battle of two Ducatis. Jake Brown versus Jack Miller. Bro, I don't know. But anyways,
in a few minutes, the top 3 riders will arrive for their well-deserved podium ceremony.
Still win. Here is the rider standings. We're now up 25 points out of Bagnaia, 26, still ahead of Quartararo. Yeah, scored each other. Jack Miller, again another bad points race. He goes down to 12th. The teams were ahead by 26, and then yeah, the rest is history.
We're heading to the Parc Fermé with the live coverage where the 3 podium finishers have just arrived. The winner is over the moon and quite rightly indulging in a few celebrations with his team.
Ang ginagawa niya sa saksakan? Huh? Bro. Miller just did it all by himself. I know it's a disgrace putting the British flag on my back, but come on. It's my home.
Here we are, live for the podium ceremony of the Grand Prix. All 3 on the rostrum right now gave us a great race. Now they can enjoy the crowd's cheers.
Yeah. Look at that, man. Zarko, then there's me. Right then, so alright, we got credits. We might have to shut down this thing, so yeah. So that's gonna do it. We'll see you in the next episode. It's goodbye, take care, and enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah.